What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Chills. Today we're drinking good coffee too. Well, it's just Keurig. It's not really that fancy, but either way, welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Chills, where we do tech reviews, tech software, and stuff to help streamers and content creators make their content better. In today's video, we're going to be installing the Vetroo AIO 240mm, the Lurker edition. This is an all-in-one cooler. It's really awesome. It's an ARGB 5 volt 3-pin header. It connects via ARGB to your motherboard, so you got to make sure your motherboard has ARGB support. But yeah, other than that, it looks really cool. I actually requested the white edition because obviously my PC is white, so I'd like it to be all white. It looks like it works with most Ryzen CPUs and some Intel CPUs as well. There's probably a bracket in there for installation for different CPUs. But yeah, without further ado, I'm super excited for this one. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Nash, aka Give Him Chills. I'd love for you to subscribe, hit that like button to support our channel to grow and to be around and just to be part of the community. We also run a Discord server where there's a lot of tech people involved, a lot of gamers, and a lot of streamers. So go ahead and join that as well. Without further ado, let's get into this AIO and install it on my machine. Let's go. Alright guys, so this is the cooler that I've been using for the last year. It is the BK022 from Be Quiet. It's a massive controller. It's a massive cooler. As you can see, it has 4 pipe areas. It has one fan inside and a fan outside. So it's 140mm, 120mm, and the air cool. This bad boy's always kept my CPU running around like 30 degrees in idle and like 50 degrees in under load. It's been really good, but it's time to change. For this video, my motherboard actually does not have an ARGB connection, so we're going to be using this bad boy. We're going to be using the Deepcool RGB converter to basically convert signal from ARGB to RGB so we can use this AIO. Let's go. Alright, as you guys can see, it comes with a connector for the 2 fans, so you can plug each fan into here directly. So the brackets for Ryzen right here. This is the bracket for Intel. It does come with also some thermal paste, which is really cool actually, that it has thermal paste. There's a lot of brackets in here, so we're going to go ahead and read the instructions first and see what we can get out of it. Okay, it looks like it also comes with an ARGB splitter, which is really cool. 4 RGB right here, and the SATA connection and an RGB connector. On the left side, you're going to see the Intel instructions for different kind of motherboards, different kind of chips, and over here you'll see the Ryzen instructions, which are like only 2 steps versus 6 steps for Intel. So that's why you should buy Ryzen. But yeah, everything looks straight to the point. I mean, you have the connections over here on the motherboard, the connections over there, and what you need to do, as well as how to install the LED cables and all that. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, turn off our computer. Alright guys, as you can see, I decided to flip up my AIO upside down. The reason for that is because it doesn't fit with my 3070 in the same case, which is unfortunate, but it is the best case scenario I can do in this scenario. So the other thing I did is I put the fans on the inside. The reason for that is because I wanted them to be in my background in my streams and in my videos.
But don't worry, I installed him as intake, so there's intake and outtake in the case as well, even though this case is not the best for that scenario.
Alright guys, so I just finished installing the AIO. It was a pain in the butt. Not because of the AIO, but because of my case. It's just not a great case for this scenario. So, moment of truth. Hopefully nothing falls apart. Let's test it out.
For some reason, my microphone died exactly at the same time I plugged in the PSU. It was at this moment that he realized that he burnt his computer. Just kidding, he just completely forgot to plug in the PSU correctly. And the fans were not spinning because he forgot to plug them in as well.
So one of the other things that I noticed is that these fans they're a bit loud, but they look really good and they've been working really good. The other thing is I can hear a little bit of the water pump on the AIO. It's pretty quiet. Once I put the glass on, you don't hear it as much, but that's normal for most AIOs. And that's also fixable by tilting the AIO and trying to figure out where the air bubbles are in the AIO. But other than that, this thing looks cool. For now, I'm really liking how it looks, other than the RGB issue, but that's my problem, not the AIO's problem. So let's go ahead and test the temperatures on the PC. Alright guys, my PC is idling currently, but you can see that it's idling around 28 degrees up to 30 or 40, which is really good, running at 4200 megahertz. The fans are currently running about 2500 rounds per minute, which is really good as well. But yeah, you can see the temperatures are cold as it gets, dude. 38 all the way down to 28. That's way better than my air cooler was giving me. Alright guys, so I just booted Call of Duty. We're going to be testing some temperatures under load, under gaming, just, average gaming. We're going to be playing Call of Duty Cold War, which is your really high intense game with high FPS. I don't have the FPS capped at all. The CPU is running around 4000 megahertz, and the temperature is currently 39 as I'm in the game lobby, so that's pretty good. I'm going to put all the settings on max, and we're going to be testing the temperatures, so we'll do some gaming and I'll let you know what the temperatures look like. Alright guys, so the game's been running for a while now. The temperatures are still pretty darn nice. I mean, 42 degrees, running at 50% load while gaming. That's really impressive. Really good temperatures. I'm really happy with how cool my CPU is right now. And what you're hearing right now is just my GPU. It's loud as it gets. Currently the CPU is running at 90% or 100%, and the temperatures are still super cool. As you can see, they're hovering around 48 degrees. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave the link to this product in the description. I'll leave the link to the AIO in the description. If you want to check it out, take a look at it, go ahead and do that. If you have any questions about the product, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about it. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and come back for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Give 'em Chills is out.